Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jasmine, I'm 22 years old and I'm 34 weeks pregnant with my first child. Basically, you'll probably notice that a few of my videos I'm pretty much wearing the same thing, and that is because I cannot be asked to film. Today I felt like it, every other day I work, so take what you can take. But yeah, because I'm concerned that I'm running out of time and I had all this content that I wanted to be making, I felt like if I don't find a day and bang out a few videos, then I am going to fall behind with my release schedule. Today's video is about things not to tell a pregnant woman, because I don't know why people need to hear this, but they seem to need to hear it. Stop commenting on our size. Stop it. Just stop commenting on our size. All you do when you comment on a pregnant person's size is make them self-conscious as fuck. Self-conscious as fuck. So like for me, everyone used to be like, oh, your belly's so small. Are you sure you're this many months? Like, bro, thank you for stressing me out that my first child, that I'm concerned about anyway, if he's growing, is really small and you wouldn't know I was pregnant if I didn't tell you. Like, it didn't make my life any better. All it did was make me anxious, self-conscious, and worry, which you do not need any more anxiety or worry as a pregnant person. So thank you so much for your unnecessary comments on my size, but keep them to yourself. Keep them to yourself. It's kind of the same way as you wouldn't say to someone larger, you're fat, you're skinny. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just say, oh, you look so beautiful. That's so much better than saying, you look really massive. Are you sure you're not having two? Or, oh, you look really small. Are you sure you're pregnant? Thanks. Management. Never, ever, ever, ever ask a pregnant person, was it planned? First and foremost, mind your business, because who are you to be asking me about my life? If I came to you and wanted to say, yeah, I planned it, it wasn't planned, but then fine, fair enough. But I did not get up today and expect for someone to be so in my business as you are. As you are. Mind your business. Mind your business. If you want to start asking pregnant people personal questions and you do not know us like that, even if you think you know us like that, just avoid doing it. Personally, because the hormones, you do not know what you're going to get as a response. And in general, questioning whether my relationship is stable enough that we've had a child is not going to lead to a good outcome. That's it. Right. Nino, mayday, mayday. This is one that we do not want to ever have. Do not come and touch my bump without permission. Do not come in my personal space without permission. I don't know you like that. Like, don't do that. The thing is, like, my younger sister's probably watching this going, but you make me touch your belly all the time. Yeah, because I want someone to feel what I'm feeling. But just don't start touching me in my personal space, because I might knock you out. I might knock you out. And then where do we go from there? Because it's tight. So if you see a pregnant person and you're really tempted to touch their belly, don't do it. Wait for an invitation. Or ask them. Ask them. And if they say no, accept it. Leave them alone. Let them have their personal bubble and stay out of it, you weirdos. Now, this is something I've commented on before because I hate it. I hate it so much. Where people say, do you want a boy or do you want a girl? I want a healthy baby. I want a healthy baby. That's it. You see? I don't get the whole thing around, do you want a boy? Do you want a girl? I want a healthy baby. I want a healthy baby. Period. Then when people start asking me, are you breastfeeding? Are you butt feeding? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? You're going to let him sleep in your bed? Bro, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You're so in my business, it's ridiculous. You're in my business? Yeah, don't do that. It's pretty much what goes through my head every time someone talks to me. I don't know if I want to breastfeed. Pretty much when it comes to breastfeeding, one, that's a very personal thing between me and my baby. But secondly, my kind of rule has always been, if he wants to breastfeed, he can breastfeed, because I know stories of people that struggle with breastfeeding, or they don't make enough milk, or the baby doesn't latch properly, all of these kind of things, so they have to go towards bottle feeding. I'm not going to sit here and say like one thing's ruled out, because if there's one thing pregnancy has taught me, it's like you're not in control of anything. And when you become a mother, you're not in control of anything anyway. Your baby's in control. So what he wants, he can get. He's simple. So your obsession with my boobs is bizarre. How bizarre. Sleep now because you're never gonna sleep again. Bruh, I didn't sleep before pregnancy. I haven't slept during pregnancy. Thank you for your wonderful comments about how I'm never gonna sleep again. I think I'm functioning quite well, considering that I don't sleep. But please, get off my dick. Management. Everyone knows newborns are a lot of work. But telling me like, oh, sleep now because you're never gonna sleep again. How is that helpful? How is that beneficial? Whose life did you change? Not mine, clearly. No, you're just trying to put negatives on something that hasn't even happened yet. I'll get there when I get there, so please hop off my penis. This one, I hate so much, and I will always say the same thing, and people don't like it when I'm so blunt about it. But if you make this comment, your life is over. Please leave. Exit. Leave. My life is going to change now that I am having a baby. My life is going to change. Everyone's aware of that. It's a very life-changing moment. I now have someone I'm responsible for the rest of their lives. I'm aware of that. I'm not an idiot. I've never ever been one of those people that needs to go out partying or needs to like go and have mimosas and brunch and drinks with their girls. I'm not that person. I don't see it that my life's over. I see it as a new chapter in my life is beginning. I see it that my life's changing 100%. 100% my life is changing. But I don't see it as a, my life's over, I'm never going to be able to go to like Dubai and party. Like, if that's what your goals are, that's what your goals are. Like, we're on two different paths, and that's very, very fine. If you see having a child as whatever as the end of your life, then that says more about you than me, because I don't feel like my life's ended at all. I feel like my life has started. I feel like I've got purpose. I feel like I have meaning. That motivation every day, can't be that. So please, do not come to me and say, oh my god, your life is over, oh my god, you'll never be able to do this, you'll never be able to do that, you know. I think you can always do everything. I think it comes down to you as a person, whether you actually allow it to happen or not. But I know for me, if I want to do something, I will get it done. I've always very much been like that. So if I want to be a mum, and I want to go on holiday, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, I'll do it. But my child will always come first. My life has not ended. My new life has begun. Stop telling pregnant people they look tired. We know we look tired. We are tired. We're growing a new human being that kicks us, that makes us piss all the time, that makes us vomit up the food we have. It's tiring out here. So thank you so much for stating the obvious. But please, leave. Now this one's kind of a bit like controversial in the sense that people do it, and obviously I haven't been there, so I do not know why or what triggers them to want to share this information with us. But scaring us with your traumatic experiences of childbirth, of pregnancy, does not make it easier for us. And there's a difference between someone trying to like make sure you're aware that this is something that could happen, because maybe they were never told and it happened to them and it was very overwhelming and traumatic. There's a big difference in that. But if you come and you just want to be telling us all the scary stuff, all you're doing is making us anxious. All you're doing is making us worry. And I'm really sorry that you've had a bad experience, and I do feel for you that you've had this bad experience, but please refrain from telling me your horror stories about pregnancy. Please refrain, because all it does is cause extra anxiety that, like I said at the start, we don't need any more anxiety. So maybe if you're gonna do something in a way of awareness, that's completely different. But if you are just literally piling on negative, scary, this happened to me kind of things, please, you're just stressing me out and I don't want it. But I am sorry you had a bad experience. Now this one I am tired of. I am tired of it. Your due date is so close to X, Y, and Z holiday. My son is due near Valentine's Day, and it's like, oh, what if he's born on Valentine's Day? What if he's born on Valentine's Day? What if he's born on Valentine's Day? What's the worst that can happen if he's born on Valentine's Day? Right. Nothing. There's nothing there. You've just made a comment that didn't really mean anything. So please, refrain from telling us pregnant people like, oh, your baby's going to be so close to born, like your baby's going to be born on Christmas, your baby's going to be born on New Year's, your baby's going to be born on this day, your baby... I know this, he knows this, but it's still gonna be his birthday. Like, I don't have a choice in it. That's just how the cookie's crumbled. So thank you for that unnecessary comment. Please leave. Another thing that really bothers me is when people like to tell me what I should and shouldn't be eating. Shouldn't be eating, should be drinking, should be doing. Because they are the experts in pregnancy. You'll find that people that haven't been pregnant before love to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. People that have been pregnant tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. And a lot of times things are rooted in superstition, or there's not like factual evidence behind it. And again, it's just another thing to scare us. Like, there's a difference between saying like, oh, too much caffeine is not good for you, because everyone pretty much knows that that's bad in pregnancy. Cool. That doesn't mean I can't have any. I just have to have it in moderation, you know. But unless you're a doctor, unless you're an obstetrician, unless you're a midwife, please don't tell me I can't eat my McFlurry. Please don't tell me I can't have what I want to eat. Please, sincerely, stay out of my business. This conversation, I always look at people like, you're way too in my business. Way too in my business. Are you gonna have them circumcised? Bro, do you know how weird it is that you're a grown-up and you're very concerned with my unborn baby's genitals? Like, do you know how weird that is? You're concerned about my unborn child's genitals. Please get help. Never, ever, ever, ever say to a pregnant person, you're being hormonal. It triggers a next level of, you gon' die. Like, a next level of it. Like, if all of the like horror, music, all of that comes into your brain, it goes through that. It goes through that exact thing. Don't tell the pregnant person they're being hormonal. We are hormonal. We have a lot of hormones going through our body. But a lot of times, like, I've had people saying like, why are you reacting like this? You're just being hormonal. No, I'm having a very, very valid reaction that I would have without being hormonal, without being pregnancy. It's the same as when a guy will say to you like, oh, you're just being moody because you're on your period. And you're not on your period. You're actually just upset about something they've done. And they like to just attribute it to like, oh, you're just being dramatic, you're being this, you're hormonal, periods. Don't do it in my pregnancy either, because it's not good. I will cut you off for that. I will cuss you out and I will cut you off for that, because what we ain't gonna do is blame things on my unborn baby, because you gonna die. Now, if you're gonna stay out of people's business, stay out of people's business. And one of the questions that you can do minding your business is, where's the dad? Does he know? Mind your business. That's all I can say. Mind your business. If I want to talk on something, I'll talk on something. Until then, mind your business. This other thing for me is when people say, oh, you're too young to be a parent, you're too young to have a baby, you're too young. Just because you see pregnancy and childbirth and having motherhood and children as a negative does not mean that that is how it is for everyone. And for me, I see it as a positive experience. And I think everything is about your outlook. I don't think I'm too young. I don't think I would be blessed with this baby if I was too young. So please keep your negative away from me. Good vibes only during pregnancy, please, because pregnancy is meant to be one of the most special times in your life. And yeah, it's coupled with like aches and pains, and we really should be like celebrating it and not judging people or putting in our comments. And like sometimes comments may be said with like good intentions, but that's not what you want to hear. That's not what you hear as a pregnant person. Next time you see a pregnant person, you feel like saying something, say congratulations. Say you look beautiful. Say how are you feeling. Say I wish you the best in birth. Like, think, please, start using your brains. That is a rundown of things not to say to a pregnant person, because I'm tired of hearing them. And I think you as a pregnant person, you might be tired of hearing them too. So hopefully this PSA, public service announcement, has helped someone out there. Please, just stay out of business. Say we're pretty. Say we look good. Say you're happy for us. Say congratulations. Keep it moving. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!